I can't believe you guys created that movie poster of me. It's offensive.
Relax, Donald. It's just a joke.
Yeah, Donald, don't be such a baby.
I'm not taking a hint. I'm going to sue the studio.
Oh, come on, Donald. You love the attention.
Yeah, Donald, you're a narcissist.
I'm not a narcissist. I'm standing up for myself.
Oh, sure you are, Donald. You're just a crybaby.
Yeah, Donald, you're just a bully.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Ha 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 ha. That was fun.
So, Operation Unstoppable sounds like a movie about your bowel movements, Sleepy Joe.
At least my operations aren't as messy as your hairspray situation, Donnie. Looks like a toupee caught in a wind tunnel.
Guys, can we focus on the poster? This isn't about petty insults. Though I have to say, Joe, your wife's expression looks like she'd rather star in an Operation Divorce sequel.
Hey, come on, man. That's my wife. Besides, Jill just has high expectations for her leading men, unlike some people who couldn't lead a pack of turtles across the sidewalk.
At least I'm not the one who fell asleep during the G20 summit. Pretty sure I saw a fly crawl out of your ear, Joe.
I swear, you two are like toddlers fighting over a juice box. Can we just appreciate the artistry? Look at the way the wife's glare could melt steel. It's truly Oscar-worthy.
Oscar-worthy? More like Razzie-worthy. This movie looks like a bad B-movie at best.
Says the guy who starred in that Home Alone ripoff. Your acting was so wooden, I think Pinocchio felt embarrassed.
Okay, let's just agree to disagree. This poster is a masterpiece of unintentional comedy, and that's all that matters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go bleach my eyes before the image of Trump's hairspray apocalypse haunts my dreams.
Bye-bye? What kind of dumb title is that?
I think it's a touching poster. It captures the essence of saying goodbye to your loved ones.
It's just a picture of a guy waving out of an airplane window.
There's more to it than that. The guy's waving goodbye to his family.
I still think it's a stupid movie poster.
I think it's quite nice.
Whatever.
Okay, guys, what do we think?
This is an outrage. They've made me look like a skinny twig compared to Sleazy Joe.
Hey, I can't control the artist's interpretation. Maybe they were inspired by your recent diet?
Diet? I eat the best steaks, the most beautiful salads, the most incredible.
Yeah, we all know your culinary prowess, Donald. Now about the poster.
This is clearly a conspiracy by fake news media to make me look weak. I'll crush Sleepy Joe like a bug in that wrestling ring.
You sure you can handle a guy half your age, Donald? You might pull a hamstring trying to climb into the ring.
Don't underestimate me, Joe. I'm still the toughest president this country has ever seen, and I'll prove it in the ring.
Boys, please, let's focus on the poster. Is there anything else we need to change?
The nation's fight? More like the geriatric smackdown.
I'm not the one who needs a diaper change after a wrestling match, Donnie.
Gentlemen, please, let's just agree that this is going to be the most entertaining political event in history, and we'll let the American people decide who the real champion is.
Fine, but they'd better be ready for a knockout.
Bring it on, Donald. I'll show you who's the real boss in the White House and the wrestling ring.
Just try not to break anything, all right? Taxpayers already have enough on their plates.
Hunger? Disney Pixar gone PC?
Shameful, exploiting poverty for profit.
Guys, bad movie posters, not politics.
Look at this kid, starving like a horror movie.
Maybe donate some of your hair, Donald?
That's it, you're crossing the line.
Hilarious. Look at the font and the tagline.
They're thirsty for something decent.
People love suffering. It's the American way.
Delightful afternoon, off to read a real book.
No real literature here, Barry. Coloring books.
Who's reading those, Donald?
We all cope. Mine's coloring. Yours is insulting.
Just keeping you on your toes.
Don't worry, I'm always on my toes. Okay, this is just embarrassing. Who approved this drivel? Hold on, Donald. Let's see. Nutty Melodies. Sounds like a bedtime story for toddlers.
Smells like it, too. Did they use Elmer's glue on this thing?
Look at this, folks. A squirrel playing the saxophone. And what's with that ridiculous grin? This thing will give kids nightmares.
Relax, Donald. It's just a movie poster. Maybe the kids will like it.
Kids are smarter than that, Barack. They'll see through this cheap derivative junk.
It's not just the poster. Have you seen the trailer? It's a complete disaster. The animation looks like something from the 80s. And the plot, well, let's just say there is no plot.
I think you're just upset because they didn't ask you to voice the squirrel, Donald.
I wouldn't lower myself to voice a rodent. That's your territory, Joe.
Me? You think I'd be caught dead in a movie like that? I've got my dignity, Donald.
You know, maybe I should have let Clint Eastwood play the squirrel. He would have done a much better job.
Clint Eastwood, that washed-up cowboy, he wouldn't know a saxophone from a trombone.
I still think I would have been a better choice.
This whole movie is a joke. It's an insult to the American people.
Relax, Donald. It's just a movie. Besides, who knows? It might be a sleeper hit.
A sleeper? Maybe if everyone falls asleep watching it.
So this brave poster, is that supposed to be AOC?
Hey, she's got more spunk than you, Grandpa.
Spunk? You mean those socialist tantrums she throws? She's just a little girl playing dress up. This brave chick, at least she's got fire in her belly.
Speaking of fire, remember that time you tried to rake the forest to prevent fires? You nearly burned down California.
Hey, I'm a businessman, not a fireman. Besides, that hairspray is flammable anyway.
Is that corn dogs I smell? Come on, guys, let's go grab some lunch and leave the movie posters to the youngsters.
Sounds good, Joe. And hey, Donald, maybe you can finally learn how to use a bow and arrow so you can stop tweeting about Second Amendment solutions.
Fake news! I'm the most pro-Second Amendment president in history, and I'll prove it, just as soon as I figure out how to unpause this video. All right, next. Enough with the Disney princesses already. Let's see something with some boom.
Kim Jong-un cuddling 2 missiles, and the title's Hug Me. What the
Looks like Kim's got a new PR campaign. Who needs diplomacy when you've got nuclear missiles and a teddy bear?
PR? More like a cry for a hug after seeing our awesome Space Force uniforms. Those missiles look like pool noodles compared to our lasers.
Oh yeah, those shiny blue jumpsuits really scream masculinity. You sure showed him, Donald.
At least mine aren't see-through like yours, Sleepy Joe. Remember that little wardrobe malfunction you had in Iowa?
Guys, let's not get personal. Besides, can we all agree this poster is a total disaster?
You said it, Barry. This is the kind of movie they'd show in North Korean prisons as punishment.
Maybe Kim's just trying to tell us something. Maybe he just needs a little love.
Love? From you? You'd probably scare him away with your creepy grin and hair-sniffing habits.
Okay, enough. Let's move on before we start World War III over a bad movie poster.
Fine, but this isn't over, Kim. You'll be begging for mercy when you see our next Space Force ad.
I don't know, Donald, but I'm sure Mickey Mouse wouldn't be happy about this.
Come on, guys, let's just remember this as the moment Kim Jong-un became the world's most unintentionally hilarious dictator. All right, gentlemen, what's next on the pile of questionable Pixar posters?
Don't tell me it's another one of those woke movies Disney keeps pumping out. I swear they're turning our children into socialists.
Come on, Donnie, don't be such a grumpy Gus. Maybe this one will be a laugh riot.
Well, let's see what we got here. Aurora? Huh? Sounds vaguely communist to me.
Figures. And what's this? A guy with a ridiculous mustache riding a bull? In what universe is that Pixar material?
Hey, that's Bullseye, you dolt. Woody's trusty steed. Remember Toy Story?
Oh, please, that movie was overrated anyway. Who needs talking toys when you've got the real deal?
Oh, really? What real deal are you referring to, Donald? Your hairpiece?
My hair is perfect, thank you very much. Unlike your disastrous presidency, which was about as entertaining as watching paint dry.
Now that's funny coming from the guy who tried to overturn a democratic election.
Gentlemen, let's not get off track. Let's focus on the poster at hand. What do you think of the overall aesthetic?
It looks like something a 5-year-old drew with their crayons.
I kind of like the colors. It's bright and cheerful.
I don't know. Something about it just feels off. Like they're trying too hard to be quirky.
See, even Obama agrees with me. This movie is a disaster in the making.
Maybe. But hey, at least it'll give us something to laugh about, right?
I suppose so. Just another day in the circus of American politics.